Should I replay that since we didn't get to see the Zach Farreler? It feels only right. But thank you, Butter, for gifting 10 subs. Holy shit! It hasn't even uploaded yet. Where's the activating combat mode? Activating combat mode is when you gift, like, 1. That's the default sub. The only reason why we don't have it,
How a bummer.
the only reason why we don't have it for if you gift 5 or more is because we used to have it like that. And then whenever people would gift 5 or more, what the fuck?
Me? Gungaga.
We would be locked in it forever. But are you crazy? The madman. Butter himself. But thank you very much for gifting another 10 subs. Wowie zowie. Poggy woggy, as the children say.
Activating combat mode.
Great! Grace, thank you for the sub at tier 1 for 20 months. That's crazy though. That's a long time. That do be a while. Thank you very much. And now we're in combat mode. Good luck with cooking. It says we're close to a hype train. Whatever that means.
Anyway.
Enjoy your dinner, Grace. Enjoy
bummer.
it. Cow bummer. How is everybody? What did you do today? Are you ready to cry some more with NieR? Because I'm sure not. I'm not ready. I purposefully didn't do my makeup too intensely. Like, I just kept it very natural. Because I'm ready to cry.
Like a baka.
But I hope you're all well. Thank you. God damn, that was crazy. I still can't believe that just happened. But thank you, Butter. Thank you very much. Cry already, we're gonna happen. Right, Plum, you would think. But apparently, Twitch is extra. Doing Unite, good luck. Good luck in Unite. Play Blastoise, win forever. Apparently my game isn't here at the moment. Now it is. Load the selected file. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Oh wait, holy fuck. We hit the sub goal. I didn't even notice. That I was too blown away to even notice. Hi Lele, how you doing? How are you? We hit the sub goal. I get to wear Summer Breath of the Wild Zelda next week. Pog. Our company will give you luck. Nice. How have you been, Lele? I don't even know how we didn't hear the game's like file select stuff. Does it have file select music? Maybe it doesn't. I don't remember. Do it. Working on audition stuff? Wait, audition stuff for what? What we auditioning for? We're all collectively auditioning now. I have decided that we're now all collectively auditioning with you.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded of something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time.
Hold on, we're instantly in a cutscene. What's happening? Auditioning for Jiangxi Sim Pog. V Shoujo, good luck. You got this. Enjoy work, Riku, good luck. I was about to say be safe. Still be safe. But I hope work is good for you. Are y'all ready for text? Puzzles warned me, so we gotta read this. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. You don't gotta read, you just gotta listen. I'll read to you. Bedtime story for chat. Good luck, Riku. Don't strangle anyone. Damn, that sucks. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. Hi, Raina. How are you? Welcome. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Okay. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. Sexless quality, okay. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then the child blinked. Wait, Rathanoob! Rathanoob, thank you for the raid! Oh my god! Thank you so much! I appreciate it! Thank you for the raid! How was your stream? Wanted to catch another NieR stream? Well, here you are. Welcome in. Also, everyone who came as part of the raid, hello and welcome. I am Elise. I am a variety streamer. I play a lot of different story-heavy games of all different kinds. Turn-based RPGs, action RPGs, visual novels, all that. So if that's your jam, welcome. Hi, Alex. How are you? It was great aside from being sick. Oh, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry to hear. Is it just like a cold? Or I'm not sure. But I do hope that you feel better. Hey, Houston hits those. You do have your wings. Just like a sinus infection. Hope you get well soon then. Speedy recoveries. All that jazz. I've never had a sinus infection, but hope it goes away quickly. We are in reading zone, so I'll be reading dramatically to you all. Lucky? Do you guys get sinus infections often? I've never had one. Come on. Come on! The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the veins slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly toward the east. Thanks for the follow, Gremlin Kicker. I love that username. I really do. Thank you, appreciate it. Used to, thanks to allergies and asthma. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I didn't get allergies till I lived on the East Coast, to be honest. But that's good. I don't usually get sick often either. It's usually after I go to conventions. I get like a cold. East. Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. Ow? The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. This kid is getting stoned? And not in, like, the fun way. They're getting stoned in the bad way. Coworkers go away, just blap them. Blap. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yo-ho! Kaine! What a time to come in. Welcome, cryptic cows. How are you doing today? Hello. The voice belonged to Demo? Worst of all, the bullies in the area. Oh fuck. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision. This really is a cower bummer. But she could make out the shapes of Daimo and his usual gang of idiots. I am doing great. Glad to hear you're doing well. We're doing dramatic reading at the moment. We were warned there was a lot of text for this part, but I don't mind. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seemingly indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. You can just chill and yell at coworkers. That's like the two opposites. Those are opposites. How can you chill and yell? I can't do that. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Is this a visual novel spin-off? Nope. This is just part of the game. There's been a few parts like this where they just add like a lot of text. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. Well, that's fucked up. The parents just watch and are like, yeah, bully her. Fucking rude. Chill and give your coworkers your work. That is big brain. That's galaxy brain right there. Lots of text but gold of story. Valid. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. Kaine, I will come fuck up all these people for you. I don't give a fuck. Good night, Reina. Have a good sleep. Thank you for dropping by. I always appreciate it. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and, if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Daimo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong. Be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt... Oh, look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? I'm gonna kick this kid's ass. I don't know who this fucking kid is, but I'm gonna kick his ass. Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. This is sad. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Daimo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Hi, Ace. It is story time. I'll be reading bedtime stories for you all. I hope you all enjoy. That's a spirit butter. Isn't that what all team leaders do anyway? Isn't that what it means to be a manager? Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Daimo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Daimo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. This fucking asshole. I hate this piece of shit. You would be a good manager. You could do it. You're already halfway there. Actually, more than halfway there. They essentially gave you that job. How are you doing, by the way, Ace? Show me. No. Did you just say no? Daimo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. I'll say no to you, you little fuck. I'll kick your ass. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys. Let's give the freak what she deserves. I hate this guy. You're just trolling Steph a bit? Oh, no. She's doing her blindfold stream today. Be kind to her. Guide her in the right direction. Don't troll her too hard. As soon as Daimo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Daimo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Kaine, yeah, Kaine. I am doing well, though. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Where's Gremlin Kicker when you need them? Ace the Gremlin is here. Quick, give him a kick. I'm sorry. Had to be done. Had to be done. Did work improve at all? Actually, no. It was still busy all throughout the day, but we only had 2 people. We only had 2 people all day, but it's okay. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. You'll kick all of them? You hear that, Ace? Look it. Gremlin Kicker's coming for your ass. Get kicked. This is the greatest day. I would have to get kicked too, but only on occasion. Only when I slip into gremlin mode. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Gross. Poor girl. Kaine was shocked to see Daimo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Did I teleport into the game and kick his ass? Did I willfully, like, manifest that? Yes, Ace, there is! They're coming for you. They're coming for you. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glance back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. So all the time, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, you mean gremlin mode? No, not all the time. Sometimes I'm not a gremlin. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was rapt on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Daimo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. This old lady's badass. Ow, he screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining! Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with the rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. This old lady is an icon. I'm gonna get that tattooed. Death is the best cure for stupid. Death is the best cure for stupid. It apparently is me. I manifested coming into this game. Hi, Monster. How are you? Welcome in. We're reading. We're hooked on phonics. But oh my god. Death is the best cure for stupid is gonna be my mantra from here on out. I want that. I want a poster. I want one of those motivational posters, you know, like the keep calm and whatever. I want one of those motivational posters, but it just says death is the best cure for stupid. That's iconic. That's the best line I've ever read. That's beautiful. Daimo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Daimo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm also tired, but it's been a good day, I would say. That would be great. We gotta make it happen. I'm sure we could find it. Someone has to have had this idea before me. Look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. What happened to our commands? Didn't we already have a stupid oh no, we have a dumb command. We have dumb. So now we have a stupid. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. You love to see it, you know? BZK Sean! Noom noom. Noom noom, motherfucker. Okay. Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. So is Kaine, inspired by her grandma? Is her grandma her role model? Because that's cute. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. I'm guessing she did learn from Grandma. Kaine drew her grandmother, but my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't... Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you, and if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Yes, Galuda, this is the best grandma ever. Also, how are you doing? Welcome. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Kaine, you're beautiful! Course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me. Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped.
I'm Gone! And I'm Killua! And this is our Hunterpedia! Today we're talking about a dumb bitch!
Dumb bitch.
That's you!
That's one way to ease the pain.
Activating combat mode.
Holly? Oh my god, Holly! Long time no see! I hope you're well. Oh my god, I hope you're safe too. Thank you for the sub! For 38 months, that's crazy! Holy shit, that's over 3 years. That's so crazy, chilling in sunny Florida with your parents. Oh my god. I'm just glad that you're safe. I'm glad that you weren't in New York for all of that crazy. But how have you been? Good to see you. Oh my god. Never forgetty the time that we all peer pressured Holly to stream. Never forgetty. Da-da-da-da. Okay, wait. Where did we read? Oh. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. You did it for 2 months? We just gotta peer pressure you again. What do you mean? What do you mean, Holly? We got this. We'll convince you to do it again. No, I'm just kidding. Unless you want to. Just kidding. Unless. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dreams daily life. More text! Next chapter! Let's go. It's time. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. Chop, chop, chop. My axe is my buddy. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and wood. Wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close, or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine, close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something. The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Grandma do got hands, but also an axe. She's stronger than me, and she's probably, like, ancient. They called her ancient before. Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the most difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the Eyrie. Yeah, fuck the Eyrie. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. They self-exiled themselves, though. That's kind of depressing. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Crap! She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. This is wholesome! Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small, pink hands. Cutting wood is fun, what do you mean? I don't know if I'd agree. I think that would hurt my hands. Way too much. This is tough. And my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain kinda redoubled her efforts. What you mean? Why are we question marking? What happened? What happened? Spitting on her palms, blah, 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 blah. She spit on her palms. Okay. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy girl. You better practice if you... Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Oh, do you actually enjoy cutting wood? I've never had to cut wood, but I would assume it is not a fun experience. Judging from, like, life itself, I would assume that it is not enjoyable. But I don't know. If her grandma dies right now, I'm gonna be pissed. I know she already has died, but, like, if it's right now, I'm gonna be pissed. Hi, Argo! Holy crap! Welcome in. How have you been? It has been a long time, but I hope you've been well. What up, what up? It can be a good workout, cutting wood that is. Never done it. I don't think... My upper body strength is really bad. I need to, like, work out my arms. So I feel like I would suck. Can be a nice stress reliever. The timing! The timing of that message. Perfection. Thank you, Butter, for gifting a sub to Argo. God damn it, that was hilarious. Butter said not allowed. You were gonna sub, but then you realized you couldn't. Not as fast as Butter. Butter's moving in with the swiftness. Butter has decided to speedrun gift subbing. Too fast. Too furious. Maybe that's what we should do for our movie night, is watch the Fast and the Furious movies. Lucky you're on your phone. Damn. Now I want to try cutting wood, though. I would suck at it, but I want to try.
Activating combat mode.
Freakish! Freakish! Thank you for gifting a sub to Plume. The heck? Plume, I hope you enjoy the emotes. I should. Hold on. Good art, movies with good art are always an addiction. Hold on. I'm just gonna put it in my browser. I'll watch it later. You're about to head out to Georgia. Be safe. Safe travels. Have fun. I hope you have a good trip to Georgia. Dang. I don't know how long of a trip that is for you, but stay safe. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. It's always good to see you, Argo. I miss you, but I know you're living your best life. So I do want to know how your novel is coming along at one point, if you're still working on it. But I digress. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. 9 hours? Goddamn. That's long. It's a Chinese anime. Please do. I would like to watch it. But yeah, that's a long-ass drive. That is a long-ass drive.
Activating combat mode.
Freakish! Freakish, thank you for gifting a sub to Rathanoob. Oh my god, y'all are sweet. Thank you so much. Rathanoob, enjoy the emotes. Chelsea is coming to Georgia with me to meet your fam. Ooh, good luck. I am bringing my mom to meet Quinn in October, but that's not happening soon. I get to meet Quinn's family though in October. I'm excited and also nervous because what if they don't like me? But we'll see. They're so cute. Thank you very much. I hope you both have a good time though, Argo. I really do. Grace, thank you for the 100 biddies. Oh shit, we do have a hype train. You kind of smell like a baka. We have a hype train. Chugga chugga choo choo. We should read this. I should probably read. Should I just read dramatically? I'm glad no one's redeemed like an accent. A bit of news coming soon about my book. Yes! I'm excited. I'm so excited. Keep me posted. But yeah, that's very exciting. I'm stoked. Why are we humming? Chugga chugga. It's gonna get sad in a second, so I'm gonna ride this train to, like, depression. Grandma! The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side. Bye, Argo! Have a safe trip. Enjoy. I hope you and Chelsea have a great time. Oh, thank you, Freakish. I hope so. Imagine somebody not liking me. Look, what if I go gremlin mode at the wrong time? Right? Like, come on now. It could happen. You just don't. You never know. I guess we'll never know. Even better. Oh my god. That's why we like you. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. But y'all are very sweet to me. Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure I'll cry Galuda. We'll see. I'm already sad that they're killing the grandmother off already. I made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that. Just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. Oh, wait, that's not the grandma. That's Kaine. I'm stupid. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending, sooner than either of them had feared. The positions would be reversed. This is so sad. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick, and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit, but I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. I do open a puzzle box. I open Pandora's box. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Daimo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Oh, congrats, Gamja! Hope the nursing program is going well, though. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. I always appreciate it. Have a great day. Thank you. You want to die already? No, not that. I hope it gets better. I hope it gets less stressful. I know nursing school can be insanely stressful, but I hope you do it. Like, I hope it gets better and that you enjoy it. I know it can be intense, but I believe in you. You got this. You start in mid-January. Ooh, good luck to you too, Freakish. And yes, we did meet the sub goal for the cute Summer Zelda cosplay. I'm very excited. I love that cosplay and I'm really excited to wear it. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. No problem, Gamja. I know it'll all turn out well. Just like, I know it can be super stressful. I had friends who were nursing majors, but like, you got this. I believe. Hey, lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Stressful job, but a living wage? Exactly! It is very stressful, it seems, but you guys got this. I believe. It's a very honorable job to have, too. Nurses are super important. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Daimo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Everything in life is stressful? Kinda true. Kinda true. Although I'm not stressed today. I was stressed earlier today when I found out that we only had 2 people at work. But then it got better. It got better. Oh my god, he sputtered. I mean, what are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha! The old bitch finally keel over. I'm gonna kill this kid. I can't. Are you kidding me? Go to hell, Demo. Demo, Demamama. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before he could let fly a comeback, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Can I just call him Dickweed? Dickweed slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles. Have a great rest of your day, Gamja. Hi, Skoy! Skoy, this guy's an asshole! So I'm calling him Dickweed. Sometimes people don't deserve to be called by their actual names. They're gonna get called by Dickweed instead. Oh, I see, freakish. It is all subjective, I agree. But I do think nurses like have a very difficult job. So I respect you all, and I hope you all enjoy it. I could never do it, so I respect you guys for being able to do that job, because like I faint at like the sight of blood. Not literally, but like it freaks me out, so. How you doing, Skoy? Did you get your shiny Charmander? I meant to ask. Hold on. Blood tests suck? That they do. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. You didn't 830 eggs? Are you gonna continue trying to get it? Or have you given up? That's a lot of eggs. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. That's fair. I think that's a good point, Galuda. I'm pretty much the same way. You hated doing it but was good at it. After school, you will have a job that won't follow me home, just long stress for hours. I can do that. Ah, I see. But if it's your dream job, by all means, go for it. Also, good luck, Skoy. Take our energy. Please get that fire lizard. Evolve it into Charmeleon and then don't even evolve it anymore, because Charmeleon's the best. That's a fact, by the way. Some people might say it's opinion, but that's a fact. I'm just saying. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl, but the shiny Charizard... Hear me out. Hear me out. Charmeleon is the coolest. If you say Flareon, I swear to God. If you say Flareon is the best, I swear to God. I will lose it! Ah! I hate Flareon. Flareon has traumatized me for life. I feel like the silence is loud. I can't. Blap, blap, Flareon. I can't with that. No. You'll never go above registered nursing. Oh, okay. I see. That's fair. I think that's valid. Blap, blap, fuck Flareon. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. Charmeleon's just my favorite part of the Charizard evolutionary tree. I dressed up as Charmeleon for Halloween in 2nd grade. It was my proudest moment. One of the best Halloween costumes, I would like to say. So I just really like Charmeleon. That's all there is to it. It's a great Pokemon. Thank you! I think it is awesome too. Wish she had more time. Me too. But then Charizard just continued the sass, so it was okay. Freakish, are you excited to start school in January then? You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. I'm enjoying NieR, but it's also caused me a lot of pain. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead for a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. This game is hella sad, Skoy. You think you have a moment of joy in this game, like a moment of happiness. And the game's just like, no. Fuck you. No smiles for you, just tears. It is Yoko Taro though, and that is what he's known for, so I understand it, but also every time there's like a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a glimmer of hope. He rips it out from under me and is like, don't you think it would be good if I made it sad some more? And I'm like, no, it wouldn't. I've cried enough. But it's fine. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You're excited to not do side classes? That's really cool. I kind of wish that's how college was, that you didn't have to do side classes, it could just be your major. Or just classes you wanted to take in general. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you. It's a small village, and world travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her very much. Wow. You don't have side classes? Well, we would all love to. Everyone, let's just go to Europe for school. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated with anything but complete contempt. To Sweden we go, everybody. Pack your bags. We're all on our way. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother with a yawn. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble?" "If the grandma dies here, I'm gonna be pissed." "It was kind of fun," said Kaine with a small smile. "No, seriously, it was." "Fine, eh? Fun, eh?" asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. "Uh-huh, so anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know." As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone." "But Grandma, it'll make you live forever." "Horseshit," said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. "Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner." Her grandma's kind of an icon, though. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Her grandma's funny. Can we do the stupid? This is a quote from her grandma. This grandma is the best. Kaine. It is a bedtime story, but we just have a grandma who curses a lot. You hope you curse as much as her when I'm her age. Don't we all? Isn't this all what we aspire to be? Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. "It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all." "I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something." The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. "Let me be the judge of that," she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. "Hi, Wolfie. How are you? It is the goal. This is what I long to be." The sketch could have been a person's face. It could also have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. "Oh, Kaine," she said between laughter, "you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always." True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. No, she appreciates it because it's a gift from the heart. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "How are you doing, Wolfie?" "Posh," said the old woman. "I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness." Why? This hurts. It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Separation. It's time for more reading. Chapter 2! Actually, I guess this is chapter 2. The first part was the prologue. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Okay, so her grandmother didn't die there, so the game still has hope. 9 out of 10. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. "Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug." The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. "It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry." Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? She's probably gonna die this chapter, though, because it's called Separation. I'm preparing myself for pain. I'm preparing myself. Every moment we play this game, something sad's gonna happen, and we just gotta be ready. Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine, and I think it's burnt or something, because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment that when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. They're adorable, preparing all the time. We always think that we're prepared, and then just pain ensues. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. Well, I was going to check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother. Hi, Bernadetta, how are you? Welcome. Then held out an arm and swept it around their house. Constructed mostly of cloth, robe, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could shoot through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. God damn, girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let 'em come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other. Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. What's happening here? Do I need to prepare for sadness right now? Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought. Instead, walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're gonna be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls, and more talk about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? I wonder who Kaine got her foul mouth from. Oh, right after Kaine's line is, gee, I wonder. Beautiful. Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it! What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. Listen, she began, maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. What is this, Eurydice? I'm sorry. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. Gods, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. I mean, that's what it sounds like, though, doesn't it? The whole, like, don't look back, final look back. I just gotta check and make sure, and then it's the sadness. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick, black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with the finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No. Oh gods, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames looking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma! Grandma! Kaine ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark, not just fire. Can't be fire, too much smoke. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. I'm upset. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. All right, you bastard, she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you or me. Let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest. Then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine. Alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let a roar powerful enough to uproot the trees and send them flying. What the fuck? The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back down to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling black until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seemingly to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. This is really sad. I would have preferred the grandma dying of old age, not like this. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Okay, gross. It's not tragic, but it still would have been sad. Because Kaine doesn't have anybody else. I didn't need it to be extra sad. I didn't order my story with extra sadness. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back, she screamed. Give her back to me. It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched to its foot. One pizza with extra sadness, no thank you. Hello, Enforcer, welcome. Yeah, she has, and it's terrible. I want her to be okay. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Oh, hi, Thoughtalina! Welcome! Good luck with Ring Fit. I also have Ring Fit, but I haven't tried it yet, so I hope you enjoy it. I can't tell you how fun it is, because I still haven't tried mine. But have fun! Enjoy the game! Hope it works and is fun for you. I don't know. I have no advice with Ring Fit. I've heard it's really good, though. Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Wait, what? Hello? Your mother is a fish! Thank you for the raid! Are these fish noises? Glug, glug, glug. Glug, glug, glug. Is that what that is? That's so cute! That's so cute! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid, fish! I appreciate it! Hello and welcome! Thank you so much! Yes, they are! That's so cute! That alert! Thank you very much! Thank you for the raid! I appreciate it. How was your stream? Oh, you were playing Tomato. How are you liking that game? Have you played it before, or is that your first time? This game is depressing. This game is ruining my soul. I thought that I was happy enough to push through this game, and I don't think I am. I think this game is like just gonna pain me forever. Gonna haunt me. Thank you, Estes, for the follow. But hello everybody who came as part of the raid. My name is Elise. I am a variety streamer. I play mostly story-heavy games of all different types. So action RPGs, dramatic reading, as this is right now, visual novel, and turn-based RPGs. I play everything as long as it's got a really nice story. But yeah, if you like that, hello and welcome. I'm really good at this, by the way. I'm not at all a spaz. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Hi, Bambi. How are you? This is the first time you're playing Automata, doing the multiple endings. Oh, okay. I played Tomato first, and I really enjoyed it, but I feel like I want to replay it after playing this game because I feel like there are references from Replicant that I will understand better now that I didn't understand when playing through Tomato. So I might try that again. You were crying right now? Wait, what happened before you ended stream? What pain did you experience? Why am I calling it tomato? Because it's my life. And I can do what I want. That's why. I need no other reason. But I do hope you all enjoy my dramatic reading because we are at the part where it's just reading. So, I will try to be as entertaining as possible while I read. All right. Where were we? Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly.
Bummer.
One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. I shall drink water. Grandma, no, no. I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered? Why do I have my Josie accent? Shattered roof. What? Shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from gaps in the creature's toes. Did they have to get this descriptive? As the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers. But then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. This is painful. Well, you guys are going to get more tears. I hope you're excited. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward. Black... I don't know this word.
Mode.
Butter! Thank you for gifting a sub to Fish. Fish, I hope you enjoy the emotes and this healthy dose of pain. But yeah, thank you very much, Butter. This is about to get sad. The earth shook with every step as it crept toward its prey. Yeah, we're still reading. Thanks, SBX, for the follow. Appreciate it. Yes, we do like Crisis Core. Final Fantasy Crisis Core is one of my favorite games ever made. We vibe. Where did I... Okay, Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angers. Angers? You know what? I'm done reading. I can't do it. I'm obviously not allowed to read. Don't get too sad and end your stream. I'll do my best, but I make no promises because this game is brutal and it just is like stabbing me in the heart every turn. Like the last stream, there was a wedding and I was all excited and then they get married and then right after it, one of them died. And I was like, okay, do I not even get a single moment of happiness? Like, can we not have one thing? Not even one? Not even one thing? We do have Cardcaptor Sakura sub badges. This is true. It is true. Also, yes, Zach is the supreme ultimate best Final Fantasy man
Activating
ever
combat
made.
mode.
S-Dust! Thank you for the sub! Get down to combat mode. Thank you so much! I hope you enjoy the emotes. And your cute little Cardcaptor sub badge. Enjoy. Bah, 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 bah. At least we can vibe to the Final Fantasy music, you know? Right before I'm just gonna get more into crying. Yokotaro hates me. Yokotaro just wants to see me in pain. I'm convinced. Her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, carpe diem. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged in the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Oh god, that's gross. Thank you, Nightwind, for the follow. It is moist, apparently. About to capture some wild cards. Good luck. That was, is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. She's bleeding and broken, and she's still taking this thing on. I wish I was that strong. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames. All of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it! 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 Oh my god. Kill it! 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 Kill it now! No limbs broken, and I think I'm bleeding to death. She thinks. She doesn't know. Hypothesis to be confirmed at a later date. As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. Thank you, Fess. Hi, Baker. How are you? The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Hi, I love you. Oh, Meal! How you doing, Baker?
The beast approaches. Oh, I know.
Okay, so now do I get to play as Kaine, though? A worm! That's what I'm gonna just call it, Lil Wormy. Or do I still play as NieR? Damn, that hurts. Okay. Come on and slam. You finished Realm Reborn? Nice! I don't even know the order of Final Fantasy XIV. I cannot help you.
It dies today.
I am doing well, though. Thank you for asking.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Whoop. I can't see shit. Realm Reborn is the base game. Oh, that's painful. Mara. Maybe it is. Look, I got my little lance. I'm gonna go to medieval times. Oh. Oh my god? Am I OP? Probably not. Realm Reborn, Heaven Sword, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers. Okay, good to know, good to know. Pop off, little NieR. Mara looks less TOS friendly. Mara is definitely not TOS friendly. Do you think Mara's gonna be in SMT5? We can only hope, right? Can't wait to have my stream get flagged or something. If it isn't refunded. You're right. You're right, Jelly Dots. I would have to. Mara needs to be there. No Mara is an instant 0 out of 10. So fucked up. follow Jolly Dots. I'm glad that my endorsement of Mara came before that. Oh my god. I just hit my head on my water bottle. Life is hard, you know? Gently, weakly, softly. The shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. That's gross. Mara only shooting Anne. Mara's got good taste. SMT5 will come with streamer mode. There we go. It just pixelates. No! That can't be. You looked up Mara, you did not expect that. All of its glory. I know. It's hard to take in. It's hard to take in, but then you just look at it for a little while longer and you get used to it, you know? Thank you, Curlatros. Appreciate it. Shamed beyond imagining, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. What? Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Well, you know what? At least she's got a positive attitude about it, you know? She laughed about it. Futaba, very exceptional waifu. Good point. Good point. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it comin'. Go to hell, Daimo, she thought. Oh, I'm sorry, dickweed. She thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. She can use one hand. I believe. All waifus are feeble compared to the best girl, Lady Escargot. It's hard to pick one singular waifu for me. There's just too many. Mara always marks the mind of those who encounter it. Mara lives with us eternally. Once you see Mara, you can't escape. It'll just live with you forever. You're stuck with it. Good night, monster. Have a good sleep. Sorry we haunted you with Mara before you went to sleep, but have a good night. Have a good night. I would say dream of Mara, but it sounds like you don't want to. But you can if you want to. Mara is always here. Hey. What's up, dear friend? How are you doing? It's good to see you. I can't believe Mara is here. God, this is great. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. It's always here. Cue You'll Be in My Heart playing, but with like a Mara image. You'll be in my heart. How detailed Mara would look in SMT5, that's gonna be, you know, very detailed. Zoom in HD, Mara. You can't escape it. You never leave. Thank you. Thank you for never leaving me. Appreciate it. How much reading we have to do? A lot. But we keep getting distracted. Mara's always there, watching. 4K Mara. All of our dreams come true. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. 4K veiny, Mara? That's November, baby. Can you believe that November is Mara-vember? That's wild. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop, no, don't hurt that picture. Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei comes out November. No, not November ends as soon as Mara shows up. Damn, that's crazy. Mara-vember in full force. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was. A smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. Well, this is fucked up. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha ha ha. I look like that? Oh God. Oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lung refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. Ka-ha-ha-ha. Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Bwahahaha, oh God, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and then began moving up toward the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? If that's how death is like, I don't think I want to die. Okay, Butter, enjoy your dinner if it is ready. Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. Why do you want to taste the wind, but feel the rain? Wouldn't you want to feel the wind and, like, taste the rain? The voice paused, as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Ew? Does wind have taste? I don't know. But to be fair, when it's windy outside, I don't really open my mouth and I'm like trying to taste things in the wind, so I couldn't really tell you. No worries, S-Dust. Thank you for hanging out today, and thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Get your rest. Dream of Mara. As discussed, everyone will dream of Mara who is in stream today, and it'll be great. It'll be glorious. Are you a shade? Kahaha. Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the... That's gross. Oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whispered moan. You'll just not sleep? But why? Why would you do that? Don't you want to dream of Mara? Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Uh-huh. Hi, Jacob. How you doing? Welcome. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body, and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. GY Japan. Exactly, yeah. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side as she watched it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. Not really what? You don't want to dream of Mara? Is that what you mean? The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling in how she had regained her voice. Stop! The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, Sunshine? We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said, can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern, the pattern of the shades, burn itself into her left arm. You took 2 naps already? I'm sorry you're still sleepy. I'm wondering if maybe you need more rest. Did you get enough sleep yesterday? Or did you not sleep well, maybe? Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood. Then go out there and shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine. Real rich. Why does he keep calling her Sunshine? Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddy of yours in the area would love to see you dead. You thought so, but apparently not. Yeah, it sounds like you may just need more rest. Make sure you get enough sleep tonight. Hopefully it helps. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine. There ain't no going back. Enjoy your dinner, Butter. 3 hours. Is that enough sleep? I have to get a minimum of 6 to 8. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Enjoy cry, I'll try. No, LMAO. How much sleep do you normally get? Yeah, possessed. You and me, we got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Hi, May! How are you? Can we get a shout out for May? I don't even know if I have any more of my mods here, but if we can get a shout out for May, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're well, May. Thank you, Grace. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Thank you, Bernadetta. It's the thought that counts. Kaide looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? Oh, okay, Jacob. I see. Yeah, I found that as I got older, when I was younger, I used to do all-nighters, and I could get only 2 hours, 3 hours sleep and be fine. But as I've gotten older, I actually need the full 6 hours to exist. So, listen. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squashed your granny, we'll wrap them up in their own assholes. Okay, that was graphic. Unnecessary. Didn't need that. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Just kind of woke up. Good morning. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Hope you have a great day. Do you have anything planned for the day, May? Wait, said Kaine, you're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt now on her new left arm. I can't read. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me, we could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Okay. Ka-ha-ha. Look at you go. Oh, sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyra, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. Gonna prep snacks for tomorrow? Ooh, what kind of snacks? Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own gut. Tiny French toast? That's so cute! Now I'm hungry. I want to eat. I need to eat dinner soon, though. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Ha! I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body, but if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It looks perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. So she's possessed by a shade? Okay. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I am not a shade. I am Kaine. That's really cute though, May. I'm sure they look cute too. I'm normally not a big French toast person, but I think if they were like small like that, I would probably eat them more often. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world. I think she still deserves to wear the flowers. Why would she not deserve to wear the flowers? I think she can. I say she can.
Alive.
A shade replicant duplex. Exciting.
Stay alive.
Good times.
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Hi, Kaine, I love you. That was so sad. She doesn't feel like she deserves it, but she does. To me. Is that why her left arm's like all wrapped up? I'm guessing that is.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course.
I love this part.
I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow. You grew up.
That
So-
he did.
How long has it been?
5 years.
I love both of them together, but I can't have happiness because Yoko Taro won't let me.
Shit. That's a long time.
Yeah, it
Any
is.
luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her.
These games are
We need a
painful,
way to locate the
but
Shadow Lord.
at least we can all be sad
By the way,
together.
This is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep.
Why did they think she was a freak? I would love to
Neil's
know.
unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one. and we let it
Because I
wash
don't
over
know
us like rain.
why.
That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Man, I love Devil and Popola, but why do they have to be like that?
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand.
I hate this part when they exile them. It's so
People
fucked
are
up.
tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No, you don't have to.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
Which is kind of fucked up. Like, they should know that they
They're
saved
afraid of
it.
us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me.
You're beautiful, Emile. Never let anyone tell you different. She was born intersex. Well, that's just rude. They called her a freak because of that. I hate them. I'm gonna kill her
As
whole
long as
village.
you're still
Well,
with
actually,
us,
her village is
I can
already
deal with it.
dead, I think. Maybe not. Actually, I don't remember. They're not dead at this part.
Right, Kaine?
But that's really fucked up.
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
Kinda
see you
no.
Sorry about this.
See,
What
I
is the
thought
matter?
they were going to, like, think she was cursed because she was already, like, partially possessed by a shade. So, that got completely... My theory got wiped out, like, within, like, a few seconds of that story. But that's what I thought it was going to be. I didn't realize it was going to be something, like, so stupid and insignificant. Her village sucks.
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
Okay. We press on.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated
Oh,
Devila.
okay, that's interesting, freakish. I never actually noticed.
For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They
But that does
said
explain
they
her
did what they did
outfit.
For the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
It's not like we were looking. Very true.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
I can blame Devila and Popola.
In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emile's situation myself.
I just don't understand why her own villagers made that their business. Like, why did they care? Her village sucks. Very sucks.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emile.
Small towns do be like that, I guess. Small village, they tend to reject everything that's different. See, I definitely did not grow up in a small village, but like, I feel like all it takes is one person to just like stand up for another person and be like, hey, why do you care so much? This is one of them. You shouldn't care about that. It's like insignificant type deal. But I guess like when you were in middle school, being tall and white made you a minority and you were bullied a lot. I mean, I was bullied a lot as a kid. I was bullied in elementary school and middle school to the point where I had to go to a high school that was out of my district because I got bullied a lot. I was just a very different kid. So, I don't know. I get it, I guess, because of that experience. Like, if you are different and you're, like, not social and introverted and weird to people, like, they don't like you. But I've always just thought, like, is it really that hard to just be nice? Like, isn't it easier to just be nice to people? Like, I feel like it's a lot more effort to be cruel. I feel like it's not hard to be nice. But what do I know?
But what good would that even do? Wait, is that?
Yeah, see? I've always thought it was fascinating.
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
This is so cute.
Yeah, me too.
I want to be at a campsite with
I
them.
tried everything I could think of to save you, you know.
Hi, Zaruda. How are you?
Cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
This is wholesome. Took a long time to let yourself come out of that. I mean, I feel like everyone goes through phases where they may not like themselves very much. I mean, I thought that in middle school, I was kind of a little shit. So, I don't know. To my family, I feel like I was a little shit, you know? But, like, I didn't have any friends. I couldn't be a little shit to friends. I didn't have any. But, you know, like, that's fine. I was a little shit to my family, though. And you grow out of it. You grow out of those things. I think that's more normal. As long as you treat people with kindness. That's what matters. How you doing, Zaruda?
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
You look fantastic,
I'm sorry,
Emil.
I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
I think you're
Come on.
interesting.
I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing.
Are we
My
getting
body
lore?
is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak.
I'm doing okay, Zelda. Thank you for asking. I had a long day. But otherwise, I'm doing all right. Make sure you get your rest if you're already falling asleep, though. Today's been a pretty overall, like, good day, I would say.
But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me
Did
an
they
idea.
mention how her parents died? I can't
Since we
remember if
cured
they
your
did.
petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Will it?
Guess more warm water?
Oh, wow, freakish. You became the bad influence. I have never fought anyone. Ever in my life. Play the game. I shall. But damn, freakish, that's insane.
Okay, can we just
I
forget
understand.
I told you about that?
No. I did. I definitely did. Asking questions equals spoilers. Oh, okay. Fair. Fair. My cough just wouldn't quit today. I bet NieR would have rubbed my back if he was here. He probably would.
Sleep.
Sure.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vice.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Yeah, I need to
Very
kick
well.
their ass. I won't actually kick their ass. I like Devila and Popola, but like... They do be kind of mean, though. Wait, what's here?
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face
That's
anymore.
sad.
This is the only thing I have left of her.
What does
Reading
it
helps
say?
remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Hmm?
Well, here, take a look.
Okay. Oh, it just automatically saved my game for me? The diary. Yeah, we read in the diary now.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
Well, this is giving me very Full Metal Alchemist vibes.
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sir?
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Am I the dad NieR? Am I the old... I'm father NieR. This is DLC. Oh, I see. That voice was so deep. I was like, I'm sorry. Who the fuck is this? But tell me, does this not make you think of Full Metal Alchemist? Look at these two doors. Ultra buff NieR. Look at that. I'm buff as fuck. Jacked. Alright. We're gonna go in this door, though. Beyond this point, you will be unable to save. Do you want to... Okay, maybe not. Am I supposed to do the DLC now? Or, like, after... When am I supposed to do that? Whoa, never seen that? In NieR Gestalt in this DLC, you played as the young NieR. You can do this now. I can do it now? Okay. I mean, that's cute. I prefer being the younger NieR all the time. I won't lie. Like, I think I actually prefer being the younger NieR most of the time. This is the world of the recycled vessel created to avoid the destruction of all. What the why is this music so... What? Oh, that's my barrier magic. Can I, like... am I supposed to go down? What is this music? Emil's theme? But cool? This music is from Automata. I don't remember it at all. Oh no, bats! I look so buff. Free choice. I mean, this works. Spinny blades! I'm a Beyblade now. Look at all that. Wow. Oh, I hear it now. Why does it remind me of like Devil May Cry? Like a Devil May Cry like remixy type thing. Never even played Devil May Cry. I just remember the Devil Trigger song. Oh, yeah, I did unlock the music change. I just did not do it. That's what you thought too? Okay, then I'm not alone. Oh. Hack and slash? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I've just never played Devil May Cry. I can't go in here. Was I supposed to go elsewhere? Am I supposed to kill everything, maybe? Oh my god! Oh my god! What is shooting at me though? Where is it? Oh my god. It was a kid's show, but they were always saying let it lip. Oh yeah, Beyblade. Yes. Where is this person? Are they like down on a lower level? Like where? Oh my god. Ow, kind of fucked up. Automata was developed by the company. That's mainly why the combat was so good. The combat was really good. This definitely feels like a Devil May Cry version of this song. Okay, so it's not down here. Am I blind? Oop. You don't even like combat like this? I feel like hack and slash is definitely not for everyone. Whoop. Oh, I never played Metal Gear, like any Metal Gear. Bayonetta's cool though. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, it's down there? Oh, there's a ladder. Whoop! Take this. I have one. Obtain medicinal herb. Okay. I've heard really good things about Metal Gear, like Revengeance, and Metal Gear in general. I'm just bad at stealth. The Black Scrawl, A Lost Destiny, A White Book of False Truth. What in the... Metal Gear Rising is in stealth. I figured. Once you said, like, who it's, but I don't know. Do I have to have a knowledge of the other Metal Gears, though, to play it? That's the question. I don't necessarily enjoy hack and slashes too much. But if they have a good story, I'm down. Oop. No! Where are these things? It's so hard to see them. Lots of chop, chop, and slashy. Not really. Oh, okay. Good to know. Maybe I'll play that one. Maybe. Isn't this like the mansion? This looks, oh my god. I gotta heal. Hi, Crystal! Why are you bored? Welcome in. How's your day? Soldiers of Salt calling forth white death. They are legion, those who plunge the world into darkness. Oh my god. Bullet hell is my enemy! CAD school, you're just bored? Well, I'm glad that your day was okay, at least. Legion is a Drakengard reference. Damn, I feel like I need to watch, like, a lore video on Drakengard. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to play Drakengard, but I feel like the lore sounds cool. One of the characters from Drakengard looked super cool. There's a cosplayer that I follow who has cosplayed the character, and it just looks sick. She has like a flower over her eye, I think. Whoop! That's from Drakengard 3. Yeah, I don't know who that character is, but I think she's beautiful. And I would love to be her friend. How many of you guys have played Drakengard, though? That's the real question. What if she's a serial killer? You know what? It's okay. I can forgive her. It was probably an accident. Remember the flowers NieR sisters wanted? Yeah, I do, the lunar tear. I see you, Krillotros. I mean, that's valid. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Unless they remake it. The dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering unto it the power of magic. My day's been good. Thank you for asking, Crystal. It was really busy, honestly, during the day, but the night has been chill. And I'm happy I get to hang out with everyone. You want them to remake Drakengard 1? It would be cool if they remade all of them, honestly. But I don't know how much of a demand there is for it. Like, I think they'd have to determine that it's worth. Drakengard 3 looks a lot like a Dark Souls game. I want to play it. The fuck? That is the flower in her eye socket. She's too cool. Oh! Oh, fuck. Hey, bud. There'd be demand in the pan, don't know about the West. I think, like, now there might be. But not a lot of it, you know? Just reference thingies. I like that, though. That's cool. I love the barrier. I'm sorry. It's too good. It definitely did. I think that's why I'm grateful for Automata. Oh my god! But yeah, I'm grateful for Automata. Because I feel like if Automata hadn't done as well as it did, we wouldn't have gotten this remake. And I never would have seen this story or these characters. So I'll forever be thankful. Woo! And I loved Automata a lot. But I feel like I definitely prefer this game's characters. You log off Twitch 2 days and come back to a gifted sub. You know, sometimes that it do be like that. Oh, fuck. I thought I was far enough away. Oh, I don't have enough magic. It's okay. You still haven't finished it? You definitely should. It's a good game. But I do feel like I enjoy the characters in this game more and the story in this game more. I'll see what your opinion is after you do it. You could tell me more about the flower, but if you decide to play Drakengard 3 and you decide you can bear with the gameplay to get through, actually that's highly doubtful. What platform did Drakengard 3 come out on? But I hope you enjoy the emotes, Crystal. PS3. Oh, fuck. Yoinks! I don't know why I'm using this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, my PS3 is in storage, so... And I have no idea where in storage. You overuse emotes? No such thing. Woo! Oh my god! Your PS3 is sitting next to your PS5. See, I didn't live in California for 5 years, so it's been in storage. Because it wasn't technically just my PS3, it was my family's PS3. So they put it in storage, you know? I might just watch like Drakengard lore stuff because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my PS3 out of storage anytime soon. That's why PS Now would be a waste of money for you. That's a valid reason. Wait, no, not that one. Fuck. Die! There we go. Hi, Olag! How are you? Welcome in. No! Fuck! Huh. Oh! Ah! Whew. I am too. I think that would have been a mistake to close the Vita and the PS3 store. Like, it just would have been a really poor decision on their part. So many of the games that are available on PS Vita are, like, you know, digital only, so come on. Don't do that. Just got out of work. Congrats. Oh, fuck. Drakengard's 1's lore is really interesting and cursed. Interesting, okay. I wonder why it's cursed. Where am I supposed to go here? Woo! Look at me! Oh my god, I'm such a champion. Enjoy your lurk, Olag. Enjoy, especially since Microsoft haven't closed their store. No one, just don't close the store. Dragon Guard 3 is something else. I have heard. Ah, fuck! Yeah, sure, you can tell me. Why does she have it in her eye? Freaking autocorrect. Oh my fucking god, welcome. Blap, blap. Oh, I'm getting my shit rocked. You know what? Let's just put up this barrier. Take this, buddy! Catch these hands! No, no, no. Wait, no, 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 what? No, no, no. I earned 1,000 experience points. What did I do? Why are we saying no, no, no? What happened? What'd I do? What'd I do? There are 2 doors now. There are 2 doors. How do I know which? Oh, the Lord is Sacred. I also unlocked the Kabuki outfit. How do I equip an outfit? Pog? This is the new stuff they added? Oh, okay. Probably I'll leave it for later, but like, wow. Wowie, wowie.
My word.
I might look it up anyway. We'll see. We'll see. I'll give it time.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
This is cool
I know
DLC
what you
though.
mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
That's sad. But really, how do I it's in the it's in options? Disable entire HUD. Wow. Make that a channel point redeem. Disable my whole hub. Also Papa NieR. I like the young NieR better. Maybe it's an other. Nope. I don't know. I have to go to the title screen? Alright. You already know what we have to do. Alright, 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 alright. Are y'all ready? I want to see the outfit. I want to see what outfits are available to me. Are you kidding? Of course I do. Pog! Alright, hold on. Not that. Jesus. Wait, I can change the magic orbs? I want to have Emil's magic orbs. Alright, are y'all ready? I want to see what they all look like. There's only one way to find out, you know? Kabuki Kaine, I don't know. What's it gonna look like? Hold up. Alright, alright, alright. Oh my. Whoa. Who is this? Wow. He's got like red hair now. If I go outside, do I just automatically get to see them? Hold on. I I like now want to see what they look like. I'm genuinely curious. Excuse me? Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. I would never have guessed that, but that's cool. Wow, look at Kaine's outfit, though. Look at Emil. Emil, you're so cute. Wait, don't run away from me. Kaine looks different. Look at that. I like her better in her default outfit, but this is still pretty. I love this Kabuki Emil, though. Okay, freakish. Totally valid. All right. Kaine. I love Kaine. But I kind of want to put Kaine's default outfit back on. I guess I didn't really do anything. I can just return. I want to put Kaine and NieR's back on. It's important to me that they have their default outfits. I'm gonna keep Emil's Kabuki because it's cute. It'll be cute. Mm-hmm. I just think for some reason I think NieR's and Kaine's default outfits look better. And they're also, I feel like they're more fitting for the character. Hey, Zyko, how are you doing? Welcome in. And we're back. Look at that. Wowie.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Devila.
I kind of thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
What have you been up to today, Zyko?
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you. I
do agree. He does look like a dragoon. And I think it's really dope, actually. But this lance kind of looks like a jousting lance.
Yeah.
This lance does not fit the dragoon look. It looks more like when you go to medieval times.
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting.
Good morning, Zyko. What are your plans for the day, then? There are better lances. There definitely are.
All right.
I'm gonna change it, actually, because, fuck this! Ah! Ah! I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. This one is slightly better. I might have to, like, upgrade the other... What does this one look like? This one is not... This looks like an insect glaive from Monster Hunter World. I like this one better. Alright, let's go talk to the other twin. Boom. Am I trying to get all the weapons? No, not during the playthrough, like on stream. I will most likely do that off stream, just because I have issues with my hands. Like, I have these nerve issues in my hands, so I only play for like short periods of time. And I want to see as much of the story as possible in that time. So I figure I will get the weapons like off stream. I'll watch the 2 endings that require them, probably on stream, and then just on my own time, I'll try to get the endings myself, just for completionist sake. But yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to, like, remember and go and get everything.
Hello.
And I'm lazy and stupid. And I have hand issues.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat.
Understandable. Thank you.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
I believe there was something you wished to discuss.
The Shadow Lord.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
Also, Zyko, I don't know if you're still here, but what time is it for you?
That's it. Well...
Oh! It was right under our
I
pages
skipped
the whole time.
on accident. I'm sorry.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
So, take a boat.
This is true, we can take a boat.
Yes. The canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer than expected. What with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's
Do I have to go and collect all the gate stuff again, though? Like the key?
Will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful.
Maybe this will actually make it easier.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
Okay. I'm confused. Do I not have to do all that stuff again? Like, do I not have to go gather all the little key things?
The path above the entrance to the shopping district should lead to the boat landing.
Yes.
How excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
It
The faster we
should.
can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
Seems like perhaps like the timing between getting like this ending and the first ending is significantly less, but I'm probably wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Hello, red bag dude.
Hey, look who it is. Remember me?
I do.
Bag. By my pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge.
I already remember what happened to him last time.
Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on
They
me now
argue
about
all
how
the
much I work.
time.
Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
Oh, so we can instantly go there? That seems crazy. I can just instantly go there? Oh! Mistakes were made. Well, you know...
Everything in working order.
That works too.
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
Stupid.
Your health is diminished.
I mean, it did. It did work. But alright, this is where I'm gonna end the stream for today because I need to get food. I'm starving. But thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for the gifted subs, Butter. Seriously, that was insane. But thank you so, so much. Also, welcome back. Thank you, Fish, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And thank you, Rathanoob, for the raid as well. Thank you both. Thank you both so much. I really appreciate it. I will be live. When will I be live again? Oh my god, I don't even know my own schedule. I will be streaming again on Saturday. We're going to be doing a community night on Saturday, and I'm going to be playing Mario Kart 8. Of course, Fish, of course. I always want to welcome people here. This is a very, like, open and welcoming community is how I'd like to describe it. So thank you. Thank you very much. That makes me so happy that you think that. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, we'll be I need to not get off topic. I suck at this. The whole ending stream thing and like staying on topic, I'm bad at it. But see you later, Jacob. But yeah, I will be live again on Saturday. I will be playing Mario Kart 8. I'll be live at 5 p.m. PST, maybe earlier if we can start, and we'll be doing a community race.
Like a baka.
But yes, we'll be doing community night. And then Sunday we'll be finishing up Danganronpa V3. We're on the last chapter in the middle of the last trial, so we'll be finishing that game on Sunday. And if there's enough time, we'll start AI the Somnium Files, but I doubt there will be. NieR will be back next Thursday. So thank you all. Love you all. Have good nights. Have good days. I'm going to find somebody to raid. I'm really bad at this. Oh my god. How do I stream? I'm going to raid my dear friend Alina, who is playing Persona 5. Good night, Fish. Good night, Jacob. Good night, Mango. You do have the best timing, but that's okay. Hello and welcome in. We're ending, but we love you anyway. You when in doubt, raid Elise. Thank you, Rat the Noob. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, though, Mango. I really do. Hello, Dave. You have great timing, too. I'm so sorry. But we love you, too, Dave. All right. Let's raid. Let's do a little raidy raid. We'll send the love over to Alina. Yeah, we do. We do love you. If you have my emotes, you can spam the second raid message. If you don't have my emotes, you can spam the first one because here in this house, we do love hamsters. So yeah, I will see you all on Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day, whether it's morning or night. Good night, Plume. Good night, Riku. Good night, everybody. See you all Saturday. Catch you later. See ye. See ye, see ye. Bye-bye.